B.o.B. said that the world is flat. And from what I have heard from, people that are around him, I heard that he really believes that shit.
Listen, man, I spoke at Harvard Business School recently. Salute to the African American Student Union at Harvard for having me. I spoke there, and I looked around at all those, beautiful individuals, and I looked around at those brothers, and they got their suits on, and they're young, and they plotting on taking over the world. And I sat there and I said to myself, this is where all these girls need to be giving away the pussy at.
Harvard Business School.
Give away the pussy at Harvard Business School to these guys that are taking over the world, and stop giving the pussy to niggas who believe in a flat earth. Okay? Because, first of all, if I'm having a conversation with you, the conversation's not even going to start. This is how anybody new I meet, I ask them one question. Do you think the earth is round or flat? If they say flat, there's nothing else for us to talk about. There's no need for us to have a discussion about anything. And you know what pisses me off about these flat earth motherfuckers? These flat earth motherfuckers piss me off is because they'll tell you, stop believing everything that you read. Stop believing everything people tell you. Well, where the fuck did you get your information from? Clearly you read it somewhere. Clearly somebody said it for you to believe it. Because none of y'all motherfuckers got spaceships to leave the earth and look and tell us it's flat and come back and say, y'all are being lied to. The earth is flat. Y'all motherfuckers is here just like us.
Well, all the flat earth people, what happens when you go off the edge of the earth?
Nobody's ever been. Nobody's ever been to the edge of the earth. Nobody's ever fallen off
if you really think about it, you got planes and ships now. So, back in the day, you couldn't really travel that far. But, these days, if the earth is flat, you could go see the edge.
You know what kills me about flat earth people too? They always say, y'all believe everything NASA tells y'all. Oh my God. Y'all really think NASA's the only space program in the fucking world? That's what's the problem with you Americans. You've never been nowhere. Vlad, you're from Russia. Mm-hmm. Russia has a space program.
Yep.
China, Japan, India. All of these people have space programs. All of them are lying. Most of these countries don't even like fucking America. So why would they all conspire with America to tell the world this lie that the earth is motherfucking flat? And furthermore, what would be the reason for them not telling us the world is round? Why would they lie to us and say the world is round when it's really flat? What would be the reason?
When Tila Tequila said the earth is flat, I was like, okay, this is amusing. This is something Tila would do. But when B.o.B. said it, and I've interviewed B.o.B. lots of times. Intelligent guy, good head on his shoulders, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Listen, even if that's your opinion, cool.
Keep it to yourself.
Don't chastise people and tell people they're stupid and, you need to start thinking for yourself. Because you have no real fucking proof.
And this is, to take it back to your Harvard point. This is something that actually kind of struck me recently. I was watching a documentary on Netflix about Dean Kamen. Dean Kamen was the inventor of the Segway. And, he invented a whole bunch of stuff. He has this purified water system that you could literally put shitty water and it'll produce clean drinking water right there in front of you. He's worth about $500 million. And what he said, it really struck me. He said, look at all of these things around you that scientists have invented that you use every single day: the cell phone, planes, electricity, physics. And if you ask a bunch of kids to name you a single scientist, they might name Albert Einstein.
That is a fact.
Right? But
that is a fact.
They will sit there and worship someone like LeBron James, who could put a ball through a hole with a slightly better percentage than his coworkers. Just slightly. Like if you think about LeBron James's athletic ability as a whole compared to the rest of the NBA, it's not that huge of a difference. And yet you will worship this man for putting a ball into a hole, but you won't know the guy that invented the cell phone you use every day.
People who revolutionized the
Revolutionized the planet forever.
I say that when it comes to how we get upset about these award shows. Like we talk about the Oscars don't have no diversity, the Grammys haven't nominated enough black people. Man, when the last time y'all got mad about black motherfuckers not getting Nobel Peace Prizes? Mm-hmm. I think the last person who won a Nobel Peace Prize was Barack Obama in like 08. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's only been a handful of people that have won that. I don't think nobody's ever won that big math award. What's the big math award called? It's something with an F. I don't remember, but it's like a huge math award. Nobody's ever won that. That's black, period. Like those are the kind of things I'm like, yo, that's what we should be upset about. We should be upset that we're not leading the world in academics. We're not leading the world in education. Like we're not revolutionizing the world the way we used to.
Because that's going to change the world. The great movie really won't change the world very much.
Nobody gives a fuck about a great movie. But Carter G. Woodson finding all these different ways to use the peanut, that's going to change some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Bill Gates, he changed some shit. Steve Jobs changed some shit. Like we should want to be at the forefront of that. Entertainment, yeah, it's cool. That shit comes and goes. That's what pisses me off.
Him kind of crying and me crying. So, you know what I mean? It was no more words. A couple of days later, they tell me he died.
How did you feel when they said that? I mean, did you know that he was gonna die when you saw the tubes? No? You thought he would just pull through?
Give me a second.
To go through all you went through and your end result is being killed in a drive-by, affiliation is like way beyond the aspect of because you could have been here and left a way better mark.